My name is Shauntay Burris, and I'm the current chair of the International Cat Association's Sphinx Breed Committee, and I'm here to present my top 10 cats in the Rainbow Bridge category. I'd like to first thank the club for inviting me to participate in this virtual event. This is my second time judging a virtual cat show, and the Rainbow Bridge category is, in my opinion, the most difficult to judge. Every cat entered touched my heart, and reading about the losses of these owners hit home for me. I'm sure it hit home for many of us. So I've had a solid cry, and now I'm ready to present my top 10 on this day. I say on this day because if I was asked to do this again tomorrow, I'd be sharing 10 new cats with you to celebrate. So I'd like to start by thanking our sponsors. Even virtual shows benefit from sponsorship. A lot of work, cooperation, and organization goes into these virtual shows. And I know from experience as I put on the first virtual show in Tika, which was a fundraiser for my region, as a one-man show team, and it's an enormous undertaking. So I'm really grateful to the sponsors as well. So let's get started. My 10th best is Champion Grand Premier Regional Winner Castle Cat's Grey Goose of Meowchi. He's a British short-hair male. I really love the way Goose's parents described his personality. They said he was a gentleman who appreciated a good chin scratching and cuddling with his mom. He might not have loved baths, but he definitely loved the resulting cat show where he could enjoy the admiration of many a cat lover. It's not hard to see why he was so adored. He was a stunning boy and a beautiful example of his breed. Today, Goose is my 10th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 9th best is Duffy. He's a male domestic longhair. Duffy was malnourished, matted, feral cat who was rescued by his patient and compassionate family. They dedicated over a year of effort in order to help gain his trust and get to a point where they could bring him to the vet and give him the care and love every cat deserves. As someone who has volunteered in rescue for a long time, the story really speaks to me. The empathy, respect for his space, and love just resonates, and I'm glad he enjoyed 8 years with his inspiring family. Today, Duffy is my 9th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 8th best is Regional Winner Supreme Grand Champion Alter Sidis O.E. Kavanaugh Rin. He's a Havana male, and his name was Bud. I would like to quote the words of his breeder, as I can really feel the pride in these words, and it goes as follows. Bud not only enjoyed showing, he reveled in it. He would sit proudly in my arms while going to the ring, look at the audience while being judged, or even climb to the top of the scratching pole to have a better view of the show hall. He is still used as the example of the breed in many books and on websites, which makes me very happy as he continues to be enjoyed and admired by people, which is what he lived for. I sincerely wish I could have witnessed this beautiful boy in his element. Today, he is my 8th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 7th best is Grand Premier Regional Winner Pro Curl Harem Tupac Shakurl, American Curl Longhair Male. Tupac was his owner's introduction to show cats, and they enjoyed much success together, earning a regional award. He was a loving, sweet, and gentle lap cat with a powerful purr that they describe as a diesel engine. He enjoyed the company of other adult cats, but he was first and foremost a people person. Today, Tupac is my 7th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 6th best is Tibet Sapphire Roja, Siamese male. I'd like to read Roja's owner's story about him because I know many of us have mirrored this pain and longing in our own losses. And here it goes. Roja was my soul cat. He was so full of love, so full of life, taken too soon. He passed away at the tender age of 4 years young of an aggressive lymphoma cancer. He always followed me around and was in my lap the second I sat down or jumping up onto my shoulders, purring constantly if I was taking too long. He always had to be touching, full of mischief and full of love. He is dearly missed. Today, Roja is my 6th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 5th best is Aries, a little Sphinx kitten. She was tragically lost at the tender age of 4.5 months old. She had accidentally ingested a string and, despite veterinary intervention, did not survive. She was a special kitten from the very onset, the most well-behaved, polite, and affectionate kitten in her litter. She is survived by her sister Athena, who I'm sure brings a lot of comfort to her family. Nothing in the world compares to the love of a Sphinx. And the loss of one is not something that can be forgotten, but the love we receive from them is so tremendous, so abundant, that even 4 short months with a Sphinx results in permanent imprints on our hearts. Today, Aries is my 5th best kitten in the Rainbow Bridge category. 4th best is Beast, a domestic short hair female. What a beautiful cat. She caught my eye immediately. Beast was an outdoor cat who showed up one cold night at her owner's house and quickly became part of the family. She loved to lay on her people's chest with her front legs on their face or neck. She was a bit of a foodie and would politely ask for some morsels while her family ate at their meals. They shared 9 years together before she passed away from cancer. She will be forever missed, and today Beast is my 4th best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 3rd best is Grand Premier regional winner Shelby's Barely Legal, a beautiful Sphinx. Barely was a beautiful example of the breed, and as a Sphinx breeder myself, her photos caught my attention right away. She had wonderful balance and such an incredibly sweet expression. I'm sure she had a sassy streak, as most toadies do, but in my experience, it's always balanced out by an overabundance of love and affection. She's still grieved by her littermate Boo and her family, but her spirit and memory lives on and always will. Today, she is my 3rd best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. 2nd best is Fancy Fluff's Lucky Charm, a beautiful Persian male. This stunning boy started his life with a struggle, having been born with gastroschisis, which results in a protrusion of the intestines. This, more often than not, results in neonatal death. It's not common that they survive this, but his parents actually had surgery performed on him, and he survived. So he was appropriately named Lucky. This fortunate and stunning boy went on to earn not only a regional win, but also a national title as well. He passed away in his sleep at 7 years old and will never be forgotten by his family. Today, Lucky is my 2nd best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. And this is my best, Jojo, a domestic short hair male. Jojo's owner wrote a charming little story about him, and I'd like to read it to you. And here it goes. Many years ago, as I was leaving a restaurant late at night on a freezing winter's night, I heard loud, pitiful cries coming from the dustbin. Looking inside, I saw what appeared to be a pitch-black, emaciated 4-week-old kitten. I picked him up, and the cries immediately turned into very loud purrs. As I was holding him, he whispered in my ear that his mummy and siblings had disappeared and that he would love to have a warm and loving home of his own. How could I resist? After being fed at home, he had a warm bath, which revealed that he was in fact wearing a very attractive tuxedo under all that dirt. Jojo was a real little character, and his mischievous and hyperactive nature, which constantly landed him in trouble, quickly earned him the nickname Calamity Joe. You could actually see the naughtiness written all over his face. He sadly used up all of his 9 lives by the time he was 12, losing a battle with chronic renal failure. He brought tons of joy and laughter into my life and is sorely missed every day. Being able to enter him in a virtual show and sharing his story is a lovely way to honor his memory. Rest in peace, Calamity Jojo. Today, Jojo is my best cat in the Rainbow Bridge category. I want to thank everyone who entered. I'm grateful to be able to share some of your stories about your beautiful angels, and I encourage everyone to take the time to go through the album of Rainbow Bridge entries on the show's website and read the touching stories that their owners have written for them, and enjoy these beautiful cats and kittens. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you.